I meet regularly with a spiritual director, and I was thinking about the first time that I met with him. And so this is someone that I talk about my spiritual life, my relationship with Jesus, my prayer life, and he gives me feedback and helps discern what God's doing. I remember the first time I met with him, he was asking me questions about my prayer life. And I was talking about a particular form of prayer that's become very important to me. And then I said, but this hasn't happened to me, and this hasn't happened to me, and this hasn't happened to me. And he looked at me and he said, you've been reading a lot of books, haven't you? Yes, guilty. He said, don't read any more about this until your practice catches up with your knowledge. And so that's what I want to see, is that we don't have this large gap between what I know and what I do. And one of the other elements of these rapidly multiplying movements around the world is that they're getting their good theology, but the theology in many ways follows. So what they've done is they've given a lot of attention to being people who are not just hearers of the word, but doers. And so as they obey and they discover that there is also an experiential element of knowing God that really begins to make a difference. And so my dream would be that they're not only people who have a head that's formed, but have a heart that's formed. And I appreciate in the Orthodox tradition, one of the movements of spiritual formation from them is the movement of the head down into the heart. And so that's what needs to happen, is that those two are combined, that they have practices of formation, that they know God and not just about God.